What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for a juicy video here for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about the new update in Black Ops Cold War, future content that's on the way, and some other very important announcements. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're new or are enjoying the content on the channel, then make sure you also have notifications on, because I have a lot of exciting announcements for you guys in the coming days and weeks for fans of the channel and fans of the Call of Duty franchise. Now, I also now have a link tree, which is down below in the description and in the bio of my Twitter, giving you guys easier access to becoming a member, joining my Discord server, or accessing my other social medias out there. So hopefully you find that helpful. And also, what's going on in the gameplay in the background here on Fireteam Sanatorium? Had some questionable enemies here in this match, so enjoy the reckoning I had here in this gameplay today. Now, first and definitely foremost, Sledgehammer Games has revealed the revamped logo for the studio. So they also mentioned that they're very excited to share more about Call of Duty 2021, and that would be an understatement, right? They're beyond excited. It's been many years since their last Call of Duty, right? World War II came out all the way in 2017, so it's been 4+ years now. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm almost certain the Season 5 roadmap will tease the Vanguard revealed in Warzone in some way, shape, or form, since I think it was the Season 5 roadmap for Modern Warfare did tease the Ember Flames of Treyarch's logo and cinematic, which I'll also put on screen, which was hinting at, of course, the Cold War reveal inside of Verdansk. Now, Activision is also attending Gamescom, according to other insiders out there, so that's towards, what, the last week of August? Plenty of opportunities there to reveal more gameplay for other modes in the game. I'm assuming the Warzone reveal will just give us a bit of a story trailer like Cold War, where it reveals a bit of the campaign, a little bit of gameplay, and then the weeks after is when we'll get some reveals for multiplayer and the third mode, which is presumably zombies right now. But now an update when it comes exclusively for PlayStation 5. So for Black Ops Cold War, you can download the high-resolution texture packs today by visiting the main menu. So it may be one of two things. Upon booting up your game, it may prompt you to download it, but if it doesn't, like with me, go to the franchise store in the in-game shop and scroll all the way down, and you'll see 3 different resolution texture packs, one for multiplayer, zombies, and Dead Ops Arcade, surprisingly. So let me know in the comments if you see a bit of a difference with the gameplay on screen or when you boot up the game personally. You might not be able to tell on YouTube, but let me know when you guys play later today if you could notice a bit of a visual difference there. But when Season 4 Reloaded released the other day, the high-resolution texture packs were popping up for some people out there, including me, but upon trying to install it, it would give us an error message. Not sure what went wrong there, but as of today, it should be officially fixed if you own a PS5. Now, we also have the new weekly briefing from Call of Duty that dropped at some point last night. So as it officially says, with Season 4 Reloaded in full swing, there's lots coming to Black Ops Cold War and Warzone this week. Let's get right to it. So, in just a few days, the new Paintball Mosh Pit joins the fray in multiplayer, offering a mix of 6v6 respawn modes featuring paintball impact visuals and sound effects on the new map Rush. Throwback Mosh Pit returns with a collection of Black Ops Series 6v6 classics, Nuketown 84, Raid, Express, Standoff, Hijack, and the new edition of Rush. Crank the Mosh Pit, Face Off 6v6, and more of my favorite playlists also continue this week in multiplayer. So I think this is great, right? The Paintball Mosh Pit will allow us to essentially have free paintball tracers on our weapons while playing any of those random respawn modes in game, which sounds exciting. And then when it comes to the Throwback playlist, it's gonna be funny to look at that playlist in the next few months after more remasters do drop here at Black Ops Cold War. That playlist itself will be filled with so many maps that I wouldn't be surprised if they kept that playlist in permanently for multiplayer fans out there. They also confirmed that starting on July 23rd, Friday, players can get double XP all weekend long exclusively in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer and zombies, not Warzone. Start leveling up twice as fast at 10 AM Pacific on July 23rd through July the 26th. So nobody out there can argue that almost every single weekend, if not every single weekend, we are getting some insane double XP events, whether it's regular XP, weapon XP, or even double battle pass XP, right? Nearly every single weekend now we've been getting that for Cold War, and most of the time Warzone. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm curious how Sledgehammer is going to handle XP events with World War II Vanguard. Now, they also revealed the bundles that are coming to the shop this week for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. First off, we have the Biker Babes Reactive Bundle, and this is for the Carve Tactical, as you guys can see there, and the Carve is a fantastic weapon. Definitely one of the better ones in all of multiplayer, and it's not bad in Warzone either. Let me know how you guys like it, but it's an 8-item bundle with the Ultra Clutch Play Tactical Rifle Blueprint as its centerpiece. Also contains 2 other legendary blueprints, the Silent Collision SMG and the Violent Crash LMG. We also have Weapon Charm, a Reticle Emblem, and even some calling cards there at the bottom. So pretty cool pack. Not sure if I'm going to pick this one up, but the card definitely is worth it if you do end up buying this, just an FYI. We also next up have the Special Ops Pro Pack, which to me might end up being the new version of Rose, at least in Warzone. Now, for the character though, this is Port Nova, not Rose, but still, you guys get what I mean here. And this will feature the badass Hypersonic Operator skin and includes 2,400 COD points with a purchase. So these bundles are fairly rare and in my opinion could be worth it. You're essentially getting 2 for the price of 1 here. Not only are you buying this bundle for 20 American dollars, depending on what currency you're in, but then you get 2,400 COD points back after buying it. So again, you're pretty much getting 2 for the price of 1, as I said, and it also includes legendary Soundberry SMG, the Thrust Engine Assault Rifle, and the Ace Pilot's Calling Card, along with a emblem there at the bottom. So I may end up picking this one up. Again, for the price, I think it's worth it. But last and definitely not least, we have the Tracer Pack Mothership Mastercraft, another 8-item bundle for a sniper, which kind of has me by surprise here, because I'm like, alright, we don't have too many sniper tracers here in Black Ops Cold War. We had one for the Pellington not too long ago, but this one's going to be interesting. Let me know if you guys are considering this down below in the comments. What I will say is that these bundles just keep getting better and better. Now, in my personal opinion, they have really made these bundles much more worthwhile over the last couple of seasons. Black Ops 4 introduced us to Mastercrafts and Reactives, but then Modern Warfare brought us a new bundle system, operator packs, tracers, and Cold War has brought us the best of both worlds. That's the way I see it right now, but unfortunately what this means, we might have to wait another week for the Weaver operator bundle. No confirmed release day. Season 5 doesn't start until August the 11th, so that bundle could drop anywhere from now and before that date I just mentioned, and that bundle will likely be one of the more popular bundles in all of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Not only do you get Weaver and some other goodies, but even a zombie's pet that follows you around in the lobbies and is a finishing move across multiplayer in Warzone. Who wouldn't buy that, right? So I'm excited to see the reception to that bundle once it does officially drop. I already hosted a giveaway to go ahead and give a Weaver bundle out to you guys, and I mentioned the winner in my previous live stream, but once this does drop, I'll probably do another giveaway for this bundle over on Twitter and here on YouTube. Drop a comment down below right now with an eye emoji if you are interested still in a Weaver giveaway. But now they also confirmed the free access weekend for Black Ops Cold War. So I brought this up previously when Charlie Intel put a tweet out confirming that the Xbox Game Store already has a promotional image about this free trial, and it is low res right now. They haven't dropped the official image for it, but as you say in the blog post here, starting July 22nd through July 29th, players can download Black Ops Cold War free access for tons of free multiplayer and zombies action, including Nuke Jack 24/7, Paintball Mosh Pit, Throwback Mosh Pit, party games, TDM, and more. Free access players can also try out the full offering of Treyarch's round-based zombies maps, including the new Mauer-Toten map in Season 4 Reloaded. Doesn't seem like Outbreak will be included in this free access period, but you never know. I could be wrong, and they just didn't mention it in this blog post yet, but I'm sure if they don't include Outbreak here, they'll do at least one more Outbreak free access before the release of Call of Duty Vanguard. You never know. But also hope you guys like the insane thumbnail of tonight's video. Out of this world, no pun intended, the Destroyer of Worlds, Galactus, served as inspiration for this unique thumbnail that the GOAT himself, Fajarty, came up with for tonight's video. We came up with a Dr. Doom style thumb the other day. Hope you guys like that. Something a bit different, right? Just utilizing the new operators and character skins that get added to Black Ops Cold War and doing something different than what most people are doing with graphic design in the Call of Duty community. So hope you guys are digging that. Definitely expect more crossovers and other interesting style art for future thumbnails here on the channel. If you guys are Marvel fans though, be sure to drop some love down below in the comments for Legend himself, Fajarty. His link is also down below in the description and does offer commissions. But I also wanted to bring up Dark Aether Camo within Warzone, since there is new information about support for that camo that is finally supposedly going to drop within the next season or two. So apparently the word around the community and some rumors are suggesting on Twitter that that support is finally going to be added. Not sure what took so long, but apparently full mastery camo support across different weapons will also be enhanced, right? Because our weapons out there that, again, you get the mastery camo 4 and the camo doesn't cover the entire weapon, which is kind of discouraging for a lot of people. So apparently changes are going to be made with that. And then to coincide with that update, Dark Aether should also be added from zombies. And here's the thing, right? Not only is that being rumored right now by a lot of people in the community, but people already have posted gameplay of what Dark Aether looks like in Warzone. I cannot show you this on screen for many obvious reasons. You guys know what I mean, but maybe check the description again, because you know what? People have figured out a way to bypass whatever restrictions exist, and they're probably going to be banned for this, without a doubt. But showcasing Dark Aether in Warzone looks absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to give that a shot once it does officially get updated. And I'm honestly surprised it took this long. I was hoping that whenever the next major Zombies update was, we would get Dark Aether camo support. So I was assuming maybe when Outbreak released or maybe when Mauer-Toten dropped, but we haven't seen it, haven't got much word about it, other than I think an article a few months ago which mentioned that it was on the way with no scheduled release. But I think it makes sense to drop it during Cold War's life cycle, right? Not Vanguard's, because then by the time Vanguard drops, we're gonna want whatever mastery camos in that game also added to Warzone. So we gotta get the ball rolling here with this camo support. But I'm also wondering what the future of Warzone looks like when it comes to camos. Will Damascus always be available along with the Modern Warfare weapons, even when Vanguard support gets integrated, right? We're gonna have too many weapons in the game and too many camos to go through. But we'll just have to wait and see, right? Anything is possible. Also, an update on the Season 4 Outro Cinematic Cutscene, aka the teaser trailer for Season 5. So in case you guys missed out on my previous video, people out there did report that the cutscene is out there, right? The visuals for it were not found, but apparently the audio and subtitles were posted on Twitter. Not sure how that happened, but if I had to take a guess, that cutscene should be dropping at least 2 weeks from now, so maybe the first week of August, right before the launch of Season 5. That's how it's always supposed to work, even though last season, the Outro Cinematic Cutscene went live a little bit early. Typically, they drop that a good week before the roadmap and gameplay trailer reveal of the next season, so keep that in mind. But the subtitles were posted on the internet, and I don't think they're complete, unless it's just Wraith talking to herself, but as was posted, Wraith says, this is Wraith, Jacko brought down the satellites, the Verdansk tests are, ... that clears the way for you, the job is go. I've made the drop, and the materials you need are there. Better pack warm, you're headed to Teufelsberg. Failure is not an option. So I'm just gonna assume there are more subtitles to add to this conversation. Who knows who she's talking to? Maybe a new character, maybe one of the ones already introduced. I'm expecting a lot more from the Season 4 Outro Cinematic. But one thing I wanted to take away from this, which I didn't mention the other day, is that Teufelsberg is in Berlin, and I was always thinking, right, a Berlin Wall remaster would make a lot of sense, at least for this game. We saw that map in the DLC season of Black Ops 1 multiplayer, and never got brought back a single time. So what if this is a bit of a replacement for that remaster? Instead of bringing back a map that we might have saw a decade ago, they'll just come up with a brand new map in a similar location. People out there are asking me a lot about what happened to Firing Range, Summit, Jungle, and the answer to that is that nobody actually knows. Those were rumored maps a good year ago for Black Ops Cold War, but we already saw those maps in Black Ops 3 and 4 back-to-back, so I'm okay with not seeing them again here for this game. But my theory is that 2 of those maps at least might have gotten replaced already. So I think Jungle might have gotten replaced with Apocalypse, and Summit might have gotten replaced with Mount Yemantau, 2 original maps that are here in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. So what if a map like Berlin Wall just got scrapped or turned into this Echelon map in Teufelsberg? That map still could release, since the Modern Warfare 2 Ghost out there on Twitter did mention that a Black Ops 1 remake is still scheduled for likely Season 6. Who knows what that map will be? That'll probably be a bit too similar to drop Echelon and Berlin Wall, both maps taking place in the exact same location in Season 5 and 6. So we're going to have to hope for just whatever the best map is from Black Ops 1 to be brought back as a DLC remake here in Cold War's life cycle. Now, new reports suggest that the Soap Operator Challenge was found over in Modern Warfare. Not sure what that challenge exactly is, that hasn't been posted online, but just the fact that the challenge has been found probably means that Soap is in fact around the corner. For those out there that have been on the edge of their seats for new Modern Warfare content for whatever reason, that may be coming sooner than you think. More than likely in Season 4 Reloaded, since Raven already teased a CX-9 coming to Season 4 of Warzone, Soap might just drop alongside that. Maybe he's not tied to Modern Warfare 3 Campaign Remastered after all, or that means Modern Warfare 3 Remastered could be dropping before the end of Season 4. I mean, that would be, what, a week and a half away, maybe a bit longer? That's crazy to think about. Or maybe the CX-9 will drop in Season 4, and so will be on the roadmap for Season 5, right? Maybe just a surprise drop for hardcore Modern Warfare fans out there. Now, I will be posting a dedicated Season 5 DLC video in the next week or two, going over everything to expect in the next season for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. There's a lot to look forward to when it comes to all modes in the game. Can't wait to get to that. But one thing to mention here is that Season 5 is going to be a very unique season compared to previous ones, right? Not only are we going to get new DLC, of course, but then the Games of Summer event in this game, like we had last year in Modern Warfare, and then, of course, the Vanguard reveal in Warzone. But if you're bored of Call of Duty news, aren't digging Black Ops Cold War, or anything else, then I think Season 5 might change your mind about quite a bit, because once August does begin, it'll be back-to-back news, marketing, surprises, announcements, and that's the thing about how they changed the marketing for Call of Duty, right? Now that it's so late in the year, at some point in August, it'll just be back-to-back news for a good 2 months, and before you know it, the new game's already out. So I think that helps out a lot, in case you guys out there were wondering why we don't get marketing in May or June anymore for the new Call of Duty. I think the new system definitely works if you are enjoying the current COD, or at least are killing some time and playing other games in the meantime, right? That's the way I look at it, but can't wait to talk more about Season 5. I also want to go over the report that over 100 people were added to the Warzone team over at Raven, and in the past year, Raven has grown 50%, according to insiders out there, to accommodate for the expansive growth of Warzone. And that makes sense, right? You know, Activision already confirmed that many of their other dev studios, which never worked on COD before, are now moved to working on Warzone, and they have to do that, not just for anti-cheat, not just for new content, but just to keep up with all the people playing this game. Hundreds of millions of people. It's a free-to-play game, of course, so that should definitely surpass any expectations you guys have for how the game's performing. The fact that the game's free just means that anybody and their mom could be trying out Warzone at any given time. But the thing about that, when it comes to anti-cheat, is something that I was thinking about very recently. Call of Duty Hope War on Twitter put out a really good point that at some point they probably will introduce a kernel-like anti-cheat, which games like Fortnite and Valorant already have. And the way it works in Fortnite, at least, is that upon booting up the game, this kernel anti-cheat scans your entire computer for cheats. But then in Valorant, it scans your entire PC upon booting up the PC itself. So I guess people can argue it's a bit intrusive, but it's to make sure there isn't any cheating going on. And still people out there could probably find a way to bypass that. I'm sure there is a way that exists out there. My theory, though, is that if an anti-cheat like that ever makes its way into Warzone, it could also create some new problems, right? I could definitely predict people saying that it's invading their privacy, it's a bit too much, they don't feel safe. What if there's a data breach at Activision to where your personal info gets out there because of that? People might want a hack-free Warzone experience, but might not be willing to scan their entire PC just to play Call of Duty, right? I can definitely see a bit of a double-edged sword going on here where, in theory, this would solve a lot of the problems, but then create new controversy surrounding whether or not it's safe to have all your files in your PC scanned just to play Battle Royale. But let me know how you feel about that down below in the comments. Last and definitely not least, a bit of a YouTube gaming update here. So, as you guys remember, last week when I went live with Season 4 Reloaded, YouTube introduced new features to YouTube streaming, which allow you to now clip, which to me is great, a feature I always wanted from Twitch. Go subscriber only for your live chat, so it makes sure that people out there subscribe before commenting. And as of today, they confirmed the Super Thanks feature for videos. So people out there can super chat your videos now in the comments. The update should have rolled out by now on most people's channels, but they did confirm it's coming to everybody's channel over the next 24-hour period. So if you do that, then your comment will be highlighted down below, which to me is incredible for full-time content creators out there. I mean, like I mentioned before on stream, the support from you guys seriously means the world and helps all full-time content creators like myself. In case there's ever a down period with content, news, or the algorithm, I mean, this is just fantastic, right? All we're missing is being able to gift memberships in live streams, similar to gifting subs on Twitch. But YouTube's getting there, right? I don't really see YouTube ever surpassing Twitch in terms of streaming capabilities and quality. So YouTube has to worry about so many other things first, with videos and some other situations. But at least to be on par with Twitch, to bring as much support as possible to full-time YouTube creators, that's still good enough in my book. And I'm sure it'll get even better over the next few years. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comments section. What are your thoughts on the brand new updates coming to Black Ops Cold War? How do you feel about Season 5 as of now? Are you excited? And also, what are your thoughts on Sledgehammer's new announcement today? Will the wait be worth it for their next Call of Duty? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.